Yo, it's March 28th. I made one of these in a bit just because y'all been around all the time. Leaving Pueblo, almost home. I guess y'all got into it with Bailey and Ariana last night, and they said they didn't want nothing to do with you. That'll pass and blow over. Bailey's texted me the same thing. Told me not to reach out to her. I'm like, shit, I haven't reached out to you. Why did you feel the need to even text that shit to me? But, you guys all need to stick together. Y'all are going through the same thing. Me and Tab both have stage 4 cancer. There's no cure for it, is what the doctor said. I always put my faith in God that miracles happen. But y'all need to stick together. Those are your cousins. I know y'all are hurt. That's what I told Bailey yesterday. I said, she's asked, I can't remember what she said, but I said, your cousins are hurt by the way y'all are treating them. Just believe in everything Nicole says and all that. And y'all don't know anything that's happening. Y'all are getting mad at Emma and Ellie when y'all don't even know what the fuck's really going on. And I say your cousins are hurt. That's why they're acting the way they are. So I don't know, Bailey's a little young, and I don't know if she really is going to understand any of it to begin with. Ariana knows better. So I told Bailey, when you love somebody, if you got a problem and you're mad about something, then you need to talk to them about it, not just be like, ignore them. She just kept saying, I don't know what to think, blah, blah. It's whatever. But y'all are going to get past that. Y'all are going to have a good relationship, I hope. Gracie, you've been saying a lot of things here lately that I know is not coming from your mouth, and I know are things that you didn't think of on your own, which is really unfortunate. And apparently you telling Ellie that in Arizona I put hands on her. Well, I walked in and Ellie rolled over and laid on top of the phone, and I rolled Ellie over and took the phone. That's about all the hands that got put on her. And Ellie, that was really hurtful last night when you tried to say that I put hands on you after that, because I damn sure didn't. I always admit when I'm wrong. I always admit to what I do. I did not put hands on you after that. I remember just leaving the room and going to the bathroom and crying after everything I did for y'all on that trip, which I'm not going to get into that because I forgave y'all for it and I forgot about it until that shit was brought up yesterday. But I ain't going to get on here and get mad. I went and deleted a lot of videos that I was mad about and venting about stuff. I'm not going to do that on here. I do want to talk to y'all about, sometimes you guys should consider doing something you don't want to do if it's going to make somebody else happy. I've done a lot for you guys, constantly doing stuff for you guys because it makes me happy to see you happy, and it makes me happy to do things that you guys want me to do for you. And Ellie, I really enjoy when you fish with me. It just makes me feel good, And I feel like you're not willing to sacrifice any of your time to do something you don't want to do. Well, I've done a lot for you in the past week. I've spent a lot of money getting your truck ready and safe. And, we did a lot of running around. I put 100% effort into finding a new truck every day, all day. Constantly refreshing Facebook, going in Denver, going to look at trucks, praying. Then we found you the perfect truck. Unfortunately, it needs a little bit of work. But it's what you wanted. You wanted a lifted truck with some wheels. And we found one that was a good deal, and he was willing to negotiate on price. He came down like $1,500 on the price. Unfortunately, there's things that needed to be done to it that we didn't know about. But I could tell that you really wanted it, and it made you happy, and it made me happy to see you happy. And I just wanted one day from you. And we're going tomorrow to Trinidad, and it makes me really feel good that you offered to go. I don't expect you to fish all day when you fish, but if you get up, every once in a while I fish for like 20 minutes, or if I'm really figuring out a bite and getting on them, getting up and fishing with me while we're catching and not just fishing. But You know, we went from fishing all the time together and spending time together, and now it's like been zero. You know, those are spending time with you on the boat's all I've known since you're like 7 or 8 years old, and now you just feel like you just completely cut me off. And I don't expect you to fish every time we go, but we went to Navajo. You only fished for like 4 hours probably the whole time we were there. Last fall we went to Pueblo. You went fishing with me then. You were talking to Joey on the phone. I just want you to give me a little time before I die. You know? And I don't want you to regret anything. I might just delete this video. I don't know. It really hurt my feelings yesterday when you accused me of doing that. And then you blamed it on Gracie and said, well, Gracie said that, so I thought it was true. And that's the same thing you did with me about a few weeks ago about those credit cards. You tried to say that I opened them just so I would have to pay them. And that's not what happened. And you said that Gracie said that. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't like being accused of stuff that I don't do. Because I always admit when I'm wrong. So when I get accused of something I didn't do, I don't appreciate that shit. Because then I don't know if I'm going to be able to convince you that I didn't really do it. And I don't want to be accused of not admitting when I'm wrong. Because that's not me, and that's never been me, ever. And it never will be. I'll always admit when I'm wrong. And I'll always do it right away. Sometimes I might have to reflect on it a little bit and realize that I'm wrong. But I have no problem admitting when I do something, you know, because I make mistakes. My whole life is built on mistakes that I've made, you know. It's like I told you before. We would have never moved to Colorado and opened this business if I wouldn't have got laid off from my sprinkler job. And I got laid off from my sprinkler job for running my mouth. I made a mistake. My whole entire life has been built on making mistakes and learning from them. So I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. My back is on fire right now. But, you know, the whole thing, all this shit, Texas shit sucks. You know, I don't like it that you're fighting with your cousins. I don't like it that you're fighting with your mom, but I also don't like the way your mom is acting, so it's justified. I don't like everybody else getting involved and people making comments like Amarai saying, I don't know why your dad won't get you a bed. Well, you know, my whole plan, I was going to give you $250 for a bed. And y'all are bugging me every day about a damn cat, man. And finally, I just caved and I said, you know what? I'll buy you the cat, but you're going to pay for your own bed. And I think that's fair, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because I had plans to buy you a bed. I can't do both. I don't want a cat. I don't want another pet. Just keep shitting under my office desk, shitting behind the couch. Y'all don't clean it up without being told. You know, but it makes you happy to have the cat. So I sacrificed not wanting a cat to make y'all happy. And I actually like the damn cat. Even though she don't really come to me anymore. But, you know, I sacrifice to make y'all happy, whether it's whatever it is, you know, because I know that I'm not going to be here that much longer. I shouldn't say that. But somewhere along the way, I just lost hope. You know, the doctors can only tell you so many times that there's no cure before you just believe it. You know, these are doctors. But Lord, please help me get cured and not, my girls never see these videos. Oh. You know, I don't know what to think of life anymore. But, you know, when I'm fishing on a boat, you know, I don't think about cancer. And I know that may seem selfish and all that, but, you know, when I'm at home, you know, I'm happy. But then I realize, you know, every day that, you know, it's not going to be forever, and it makes me sad. And, you know, fishing and being on the boat's the only thing that takes my mind off of it. I got to have a scan on Tuesday. My scan got canceled because they couldn't get doses of the radiation shit they have to give me, so my scan got pushed back till next Tuesday. It was supposed to be this past Tuesday. Went to the hospital for a few hours. They had me all the way in the surgery room, and they couldn't do my liver biopsy because they said that couldn't find any tumors big enough. Said there was a few small ones, but they couldn't find one big enough for them to stick a needle in. So I'll take that news, you know, hoping and praying that there's no new spots. The liver stuff's the most important, and then it not spreading to my lungs or anywhere else. There was a spot last August that spread to my stomach, and I'm a little concerned about that because I have been having a little bit of food getting stuck and a little bit of acid reflux. Hadn't really had it in a couple weeks, so maybe it was a chemo side effect or something like that. But I had chemo yesterday. Yeah, I felt pretty shitty yesterday, but I felt pretty good today. So I know I'll feel good tomorrow probably, and then I'll start feeling like shit on Sunday because I quit taking the steroid. I take it today and tomorrow, 1 tablet. And he lowered my dose the night before, taking only 1 tablet the night before now. So I'll, you know, just want to remind y'all, you know, I was taking 10 tablets the night before when I was acting crazy. Which I hope one day y'all understand that. But you know, everything's been going good. I love you girls. I really enjoy home life now. I really just enjoy every minute of it when y'all are at home. I love y'all so much. Gracie, I'm sad that we just, you know, you're pretty much been being brainwashed, you know. You're going to understand one day why I didn't give your mom access to the money. It was because it would all be gone and I wouldn't be able to leave anything for y'all. And I want y'all to be good. Your mom's never going to be in a position to buy y'all vehicles and shit. And I got to make sure y'all are straight. You know, that's my main goal. Everything I do is for y'all. And unfortunately, your mom is going to have to lay in the bed that she made. So she decided to leave. I told her before she left, you know, I have a plan. We're going to pay all this off. And then once, you know, if I pass away, I have everything written down to make everything easy for you. I made videos on how to run the business. You know how hard that was for me to sit there with a microphone and a video and making a video for when I die, so your mom knows how to run the business. You know how hard that was for me to sit there and do that, and then your mom just wouldn't even entertain the idea. She just said she couldn't handle it. She wasn't even going to attempt to do it. You know, I tried to set everything up to where y'all could still have the same lifestyle. Your mom could run the business, and your mom didn't want to do that. You know, she could still work and then just run the business. All she'd have to do is the payroll once a week and the schedule once a week. That's about all she'd have to do. That's it. But she said she couldn't handle it without even willing to look at it and let me show her how easy it is. Hell yeah, I might have to show you how to do it. You know, if y'all stay here, maybe the business can run for a little longer. You know, I got people that depend on me. I have employees that depend on me that I care about a lot. You know, Jason's like family to me. And, you know, Connor is too. Connor and Jaden's whole family, I care about them too. So, you know, it's just sick what your mom did, you know, and I really believe it. She took the easy way out because she didn't want to deal with me dying, and this was the best opportunity she could to run from it. And she'll never admit to that, but I'm not the only one that thinks that. But I don't know, I just went on a rant. The whole shit last night pissed me off with Bailey and everybody. I don't know why she even texted me in the first fucking place. But I wish them now. I told her I love her no matter what. She don't have to talk to me ever again. I told her I love her no matter what. I told her that I care about her mom. I've known her mom my whole life. And, you know, me and her are going through the same thing. We could have been friends and been there for each other, but Tabitha chose not to do that. Dion chose to shit on me after I was there for him in the hospital. I just decided he was going to block me. I never did anything to him. When they were drinking and putting hands on each other and all that shit, I never judged him. I stayed cool with him. Even though nobody else would go to family shit, no one else would talk to him, I would make sure I talked to him. He decided he was going to shit on me too, so he ain't a real one either. But, you know, it's funny how people will treat you and judge you off the way that you supposedly treated somebody else, but when you've always treated them good, you know, they forget about all that shit. There ain't no one on your mom's side of the family can ever say I mistreated them or treated them a certain way. Not one fucking person. So, it is what it is. I wish everybody nothing but the best, especially Tabitha. You know, me and her are too young to be going through all this shit. 35 years old, or I'm 36, she's 36, fucking with cancer, stage 4 cancer. It's just, it's wild. And it makes me sad that she has to go through that. And hopefully she can start treatment soon and get those tumors shrinking. And, you know, hopefully chemo's not too hard on her. I know she's probably not in the best health like I was when I started treatment. You know, I was working out, going to the gym. I was in excellent shape. Which hopefully I can get back in shape. My doctor told me I could get back on testosterone, a really low dose of testosterone, which last May he told me I had to quit taking it. So I've been off of it for almost a year. I've gained a lot of weight, lost a lot of muscle. My mental clarity hasn't been as good because I had really low testosterone like an old man. And so those little shots that I was taking were testosterone shots, and I felt a lot better on it. I could think a lot better, and that was the main thing, is I just could think a lot better. But I've kind of went on a rant here. This is my video diary. I'm about to pull up to the house, and y'all are bugging me about food. And I said, bro, I'm so hungry. So hopefully we can have a little hour together before I go to sleep. Ellie, me and you are going to Trinidad tomorrow. I've never fished there. I'm a little excited. Hopefully the water's warm, as warm as it is at Pueblo. And hopefully we can just have a good day together and enjoy each other's company. And hopefully maybe one day I can just get you and Matthew on the boat or something, you know. Or at least you on the boat, even though I know that you don't want to fish. But, you know, just come out and hang out with me in my element, my realm, and my happy place, you know. Being out in the water, just looking at the shoreline, looking at all the scenery, the beauty, deer on the shoreline, at night the stars lit up, Milky Way showing, beavers slapping their tails in the water, scaring the shit out of me. You know, I don't know. I love you girls, I'm proud of you, I'm almost home. And see you on the next one.